together. Go ahead. Right now. Feel the heat building, the friction, the slight pulse beneath your skin. Now slowly pull your hands apart, just a few inches. Do you feel that? A tingling, a push, a strange resistance, like invisible static between your palms. That's your energy. Not a theory, not a belief, something you can feel. And today, you're going to learn how to shape it. What you just experienced is the very beginning of an ancient skill, one that's been passed down in quiet circles, spiritual traditions, and energy arts for centuries. It's called a Psi Ball, a sphere of energy formed with your own intention, gathered, shaped, and directed by you. This isn't about pretending. It's about perceiving, training your focus, awakening senses you were never taught to use. You don't need belief. You need presence. And once you understand how energy flows, you'll realize this is just the beginning. A Psi Ball is the simplest expression of your energy in motion. Not just a light between your hands, but a concentrated field created by your own life force. In technical terms, it's a construct, a focused, intentional projection of psychic energy, felt, directed, and shaped into form. But here's the truth. Energy is always flowing through you. What the Psi Ball does is give that flow direction. It turns random output into conscious action. It's not a symbol. It's not a visualization trick. It's the start of real control over your subtle body, the part of you that senses, sends, and receives energy beneath the surface. Michelle Belanger, in the Psychic Energy Codex, makes it clear. This isn't about faith or fantasy. It's about perception. With practice, you can learn to feel textures in energy, pressure, movement, even intention. A Psi Ball is like a fingerprint of your focus. It carries your emotional tone, your will, and your presence. And when you build one, you're not just playing with air. You're learning to communicate with reality in a completely different language. Before you shape energy, you have to learn how to hold it. Not with your hands, but with your presence. Your energy system is like a circuit. If it's scattered or overloaded, nothing flows properly. The Psi Ball becomes fuzzy, unstable. You feel dizzy, ungrounded. That's why preparation isn't optional. It's essential. The first step is grounding. Imagine roots extending from the soles of your feet, deep into the earth. With every exhale, let tension drain downward. Let your body connect, settle, anchor. You are not floating energy. You are energy in a body. Once you're grounded, the next step is centering. Breathe in slowly and bring your awareness to the center of your chest or your solar plexus, if that feels more natural. Feel that point as the core of your energy field. Not a chakra, not a diagram, just you gathered in one place. Michelle Belanger teaches that centering is about collecting your focus, drawing back the pieces of your attention that are scattered across thoughts, worries, and distractions. When you're centered, your energy is steady, focused, ready to respond. And finally, attention. Energy follows awareness. The clearer your focus, the sharper your perception. That's why we don't rush this step. Ground, center, focus. You're not just preparing your energy, you're aligning your entire being. This is the foundation. Everything that comes next depends on it. Your energy is grounded. Your focus is centered. Now it's time to shape the current. Start by holding your hands in front of you, palms facing each other, about 6 inches apart. Keep them relaxed, not stiff, not limp. Take a slow, deep breath. With each inhale, imagine drawing energy into your body, through the breath, through the ground, through your center. With each exhale, gently direct that energy into the space between your hands. You're not forcing, you're guiding. Now, begin to visualize a sphere forming between your palms. It could be a ball of light, a glowing orb, a crackling mist. It doesn't matter what it looks like, only that it feels real to you. Focus on sensation. Some people feel warmth. Others feel pressure, tingling, or even magnetic pushback. There's no wrong answer. What matters is that you notice. If it helps, slowly move your hands closer, then farther apart. See if you can feel a difference, like a soft cushion of resistance, a pulse, a subtle drag. Keep breathing. Keep feeding the sphere. A Psi Ball is more than just a training tool. It's a carrier, a vehicle for intention, a focused expression of what you choose to project. And once you can shape energy, the next question is, what do you want to do with it? The most immediate use is charging it with intent. Think of the energy between your hands like water, and intention is the dye you pour into it. Love, calm, protection, focus. You can infuse the Psi Ball with any emotional or mental frequency. Hold the sphere, feel its presence. Then clearly state or visualize what you want it to carry. If you're feeling anxious, create a Psi Ball filled with grounded calm and place it near your chest. If you're entering a space with heavy energy, program your Psi Ball with shielding and expand it around your body. Some practitioners use Psi Balls for healing, directing warmth and restorative intention toward a person, a pet, or even a memory. Others use them to clear a space, dissolving stagnant energy from rooms or objects with a charged burst of focused light. You can also use Psi balls as psychic messengers, imbuing them with thoughts or emotions and sending them to someone intuitively attuned to you. As Michelle Belanger teaches, energy responds to clarity. The more focused your mind, the more precise your creation becomes. This is where subtle work becomes powerful. Because you're not just creating a Psi Ball, you're learning to direct your consciousness with purpose, and that's where energy work turns into transformation. As you begin to work with energy, you might run into sensations that feel unexpected, or even uncomfortable. Maybe you feel lightheaded after practice, or unsteady. Maybe you can't seem to form the Psi Ball no matter how hard you try. Don't worry. This doesn't mean you're doing it wrong. It means your system is adjusting. One of the most common mistakes is skipping grounding. If you're moving energy but not releasing the excess, it can build up in your body like static, leading to headaches, anxiety, or emotional overload. Always return to the ground, not just once, but regularly. Another mistake is forcing the experience. Trying too hard to make something happen pulls you out of presence. It turns subtle perception into mental pressure. Let go of expectations. Be curious, not controlling. Michelle Belanger emphasizes the importance of tracking your sensations. Journaling after each session helps you see patterns, progress, and blocks you might otherwise miss. One more issue to watch for is energetic imbalance. Some people pour so much energy outward that they feel drained afterward. Others stay too much in their heads and lose connection with their bodies. The solution isn't more effort, it's more balance. Come back to breath. Come back to the body. If needed, use visualization to draw your energy back into your core. Let it settle. Let it reintegrate. Remember, you're not just learning a technique. You've just taken your first step into conscious energy work. You've felt the current, shaped it, directed it with intention. But this is only the beginning. The Psi Ball isn't the destination. It's the doorway. A simple exercise that opens a far more complex and beautiful truth. You are not limited to your physical senses. You can feel the invisible. You can shape the unseen. And with practice, you can develop a sensitivity and mastery that extends into every part of your life, your emotions, your relationships, even the energy of the spaces around you. So here's your challenge. For the next 7 days, take just 5 minutes each day to create a Psi Ball. No expectations, no pressure, just practice, observe, journal what you notice. Each time focus on one different aspect: grounding, centering, intention, sensation, visualization, breath, and balance. Let it be simple. Let it be real. Because as Michelle Belanger teaches, the more attention you give your energy, the more responsive it becomes. And the more you trust your experience, the more your abilities begin to awaken. Not through belief, but through practice. You don't need to wait years. You just need to begin and keep showing up. The power is already in your hands. Now it's time to use it.